Hello everyone, I am Mary Juniela Asesor. In this lesson, we will tackle the part of fun poetry which is the limericks. Why are they called limericks? So the name is generally taken to be a reference to the city or country of Limerick in Ireland sometimes, particularly to the Maigi poets, and may derive from an earlier form of nonsense verse parlor game that traditionally included a refrain that included will or won't you come up to Limerick? Let's deepen our knowledge and understanding as we dig deeper on this topic. Limerick, a popular form of short, humorous verse that is often nonsensical and frequently ribald. It consists of 5 lines rhyming a ba. The dominant meter is anapestic, with 2 metrical feet or stresses in the 3rd or 4th lines and 3 feet the others. The origin of the limerick is unknown, but it has been suggested that the name derives from the chorus of an 18th century Irish soldier song, Will You Come Up to Limerick?, the title of which refers to the city in Ireland of the same name. To this were added impromptu verses crowded with improbable incident and subtle innuendo. British poet Edward Lear 1812 to 1888 is most widely recognized as the father of the limerick form of poetry and is well known for his nonsense poems. In this lesson, students will learn the form of the limerick poem, practice finding the meter and rhyme schemes in various Lear limericks, and write their own limericks. It was customary at the time for limericks to accompany an absurd illustration of the same subject, and for the final line of the limerick to be a variant of the first line ending in the same word, but with slight differences that create a sensical circular effect. The humor is not the punchline ending, but rather in the tension between meaning and its lack. Edward Lear, author of the Book of Nonsense, 1846, had a genius for writing nonsense verse and popularized the limerick. The first collections of limericks in English date from about 1820. Edward Lear, who composed and illustrated those in this Book of Nonsense, 1846. It has to be claimed to have gotten the idea from the nursery rhyme beginning, "There was an old man of Tobago." So, the limerick was popularized by Edward Lear in the 19th century. Although he did not use the term from the folklore point of view, the form is essentially transgressive. Violation of taboo is part of its function. According to Gershon Legman, who compiled the largest and most scholarly anthology, this folk form is always obscene, and the exchange of limericks is almost exclusive to comparatively well-educated men. Women are figuring in limericks almost exclusively as villains or victims. Legman dismissed the clean limerick as a periodic fad and object of magazine contests. Rarely rising above mediocrity, its humor is not in the punchline ending but rather in the tension between meaning and its lack. So here's the typical example of Lear's collection in this verse. So here it is. There was a man who supposed that the street door was partially closed, but some very large rats ate his coats and his hats, while the futile old gentleman dozed. Toward the end of the 19th century, many noted intellectuals and other learned types indulged in the form W.S. Gilbert displayed his skill in a sequence of limericks that Arthur Sullivan set as the familiar song in the Sorcerer in 1877. The form acquired widespread popularity in the early years in the 20th century, and limerick contests were often held by magazines and business. Many variations of the form developed, as can be seen in the following tongue twister. Here it is. A tutor who taught on the flute tried to teach 2 tutors to toot. Said the toot to the tutor, "Is it harder to toot or to tutor 2 tutors to toot?" Other variations are written in French or Latin. Some exploit the anomalies of English spelling. and still others use the form to make pithy observations upon serious philosophical concerns. So National Limerick Day is celebrated in the United States and the United Kingdom on May 12. Lear's birthday. Celebrants typically compose or find their favorite limericks and post them to social media with the hashtag National Limerick Day. So, about the content of this lesson, of course, it is humorous. The focus of limericks is usually on humor, often with a silly or absurd twist. Next is, it is often lighthearted. While limericks can touch on serious topics, they're generally lighthearted and meant to entertain. Usually about a person or place, limericks often feature a character or location as the main subject. For example, there once was a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket, but his daughter named Nan ran away with a man, and as for the bucket, Nantucket. So here is the key features in the limerick. So there's 3 key features, which is the rhyme, rhythm, and wordplay. So in the rhythm, the rhyming is defining characteristics of limericks. In the rhythm, limericks have specific rhythm, typically with a strong emphasis on the first and third lines. Next is the wordplay. Limericks often use wordplay and puns to create humor. Just think of it as a rhyming joke designed to make you chuckle. 30 multiple choice questions about limericks, covering various aspects of their history, structure, and style. Choose the best answer for each. Number 1. The name limerick is most commonly believed to be derived from A. A type of Irish bread, B. A specific type of Irish dance, C. A city in Ireland, D. A mythical creature from Irish folklore. Number 2. Which city in Ireland is most strongly associated with the origin of limericks? A. Dublin, B. Cork, C. Galway, D. Limerick. Number 3. The earliest known collections of limerick in English date from approximately A. the 16th century, B. the 17th century, C. the 18th century, D. the 19th century. Number 4. Edward Lear is best known for his contribution to limerick as A. the inventor of the form, B. the first to write them in English, C. a significant popularizer of the form, D. a harsh critic of the form. Number 5. Gershon Legman's major work on limericks emphasizes their A. sentimental nature, B. obscene content, C. political commentary, D. religious themes. Number 6. A limerick typically consists of how many lines? A. 3, B. 4, C. 5, D. 6. Number 7. The rhyme scheme of a limerick is typically A. AABB, B. ABAB, C. ABCB, D. AABBA. Number 8. The dominant meter in a limerick is generally A. Lambic, B. trochaic, C. Anapestic, D. spondaic. Number 9. The third and fourth lines of a limerick usually have how many metrical feet? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. Number 10. The first, second, and fifth lines of a limerick typically have how many metrical feet? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. Number 11. Limericks are primarily known for their A. serious tone, B. philosophical depth, C. humorous nature, D. romantic themes. Number 12. The humor in limericks often stems from A. complex metaphors, B. absurdity and wordplay, C. detailed descriptions, D. long complex sentences. Number 13. Illustrations are often associated with limericks to A. explain the complex themes, B. enhance the humorous effect, C. provide historical context, D. teach proper grammar. Number 14. Which of these is commonly used in limericks to create humor? A. Metaphors, B. Similes, C. Puns, D. Sonnets. 15. Edward Lear's Book of Nonsense was published in A. 1746, B. 1846, C. 1946, D. 2046. Number 16. What is the name of one of Edward Lear's famous collections of poems? A. The Canterbury Tales, B. Leaves of Grass, C. Book of Nonsense, D. The Raven. Number 17. Beyond Lear, which of these figures is known for writing limericks? A. William Shakespeare, B. W.S. Gilbert, C. Jane Austen, D. Charles Dickens. Number 18. Variations of the limerick form might include A. Different rhyme schemes, B. Different numbers of lines, C. Use of different languages, D. All of the above. 19. The National Limerick Day is celebrated on A. May 1, B. May 12, C. June 12, D. July 4. Number 20. The humor in a limerick is often found in the A. Serious tone, B. Unexpected twist, detailed descriptions, D. Long sentences. 21. What is the typical relationship between the first and last line of limerick? A. They rhyme, B. They are opposites, C. They are unrelated, D. They share a similar word or sound. 22. What is the primary function of a limerick? A. To tell a story, B. To express deep emotions, C. To provide social commentary, D. To entertain. 23. What is the most common subject matter of a limerick? A. Nature, B. Politics, C. A person or place, D. Abstract ideas. What is a common characteristic of the illustrations that accompany limericks? A. They are realistic, B. They are abstract, C. They are humorous and absurd, D. They are historically accurate. 25. The term anapest refers to A. A type of rhyme scheme, B. A type of metrical foot, C. A type of poetic form, D. A type of literary device. Number 26. What is a typical relationship between the meaning and lack of meaning in a limerick? A. Meaning is prioritized over lack of meaning, B. Lack of meaning is prioritized over meaning, C. There is a tension between meaning and its lack, D. Meaning is irrelevant. Number 27. What is the significance of the punchline in a limerick? A. It is the most important part of the limerick, B. It is often the source of the humor, C. It is usually absent in traditional limericks, D. It is often a serious philosophical statement. Number 28. What is the rule of taboo in the folkloric view of limericks? A. Taboo is avoided at all costs, B. Taboo is irrelevant, C. Violation of taboo is part of its function, D. Taboo is only used in modern limericks. Number 29. What is one way that modern technology has impacted the sharing of limericks? A. It has completely replaced traditional methods, B. It has no impact, C. It has made sharing them easier and faster, D. It has made them less popular. Next, the last number 30. Which of these is not a typical characteristic of a limerick? A. Humorous, B. Light-hearted, C. Serious and philosophical, D. Usually about a person or place. Now, if you are done answering the quiz, please kindly pass the paper in front. Thank you and God bless.